Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, and I'm reviewing the brand new album from legendary rockers, Doobie Brothers, the Doobie Brothers. This is their 16th album. It's their first album of new music with Michael McDonald returning in the band since 1980. Michael's been touring with the band since after COVID. I saw them last year with Michael, and it was fantastic. I've been seeing the Doobie Brothers since 1991 on most of their tours, and they're one of my favorite bands. If you follow my channel, we talk about them quite a bit. This is released on June 6th of 2025 on Rhino Records. John Shanks is the producer here, and he also co-writes every single song. We still have Tom Johnston in the band on guitar and vocals. We have Patrick Simmons still on vocals and guitar, longtime guitar player John McPhee. We have Ed Toth on drums, John Cowan on bass, Mark Quiones on percussion, and Michael McDonald on keyboards and vocals. This is just a really good record. You know, I got friends, they're going to say, oh, of course, Ryan, you're going to, give the new Doobie Brothers a great, rating or whatever. I'll tell you what, you want to feel good on a Friday, you want to go get out in the car this weekend, you want to just enjoy a nice, beautiful day, listen to the new Doobie Brothers album. It's called, what the hell is it called? Walk This Road. Anyway, this is a special record. I really, really like it, and it's really accessible early on. The album gets better as it goes. They've released like 4 or 5 singles over time. I've done a review of La Haya, which is the last song, which blew me away, and we'll get to that. But let's get this thing track by track. This is, again, Walk This Road, and it opens up the album with Walk This Road. And we have Michael McDonald on vocals. He's back in the band. It's his first album, studio album. I think he contributed to like a 2014 album, but really his first album back as a full-time member of the band. And my God, it's great to see him. Nothing on this record feels contrived. Some of the problems I have with aging rock stars when they have new albums out is they try to sound too much like their old stuff. They try to be young. They try to sing about topics that are too juvenile for them. This is a mature album. There's lots of dealing with relationships and emotions and dealing with just what you've learned in your life and life lessons. And that's what we're getting here. Walk This Road, kind of has a bouncy New Orleans Zydeco feel, uptown New Orleans feel, if you will. Sung by Michael McDonald, but the second verse is Tommy Johnston. It's a nice opener. There's lots of New Orleans vibes on this record. Angels of Mercy, though, is next. Acoustic with some dobro. Patrick Simmons sings this one. It's a solid folk rocker. Feels honest. It feels authentic. It's a really, really solid song. Call Me is next. Tom Johnston again on vocals. There's some horns here. Within 30 seconds, you're in the hook. That's what Tom Johnston does. Think of songs like China Grove and listen to the music. He gets to the point, and the hooks come early and often. Call Me is really nice. It feels right. He's a master songwriter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And again, here on Walk This Road. I don't know why I can't remember the title. Just a good song. Learn to Let Go, though. I like it even better. Michael McDonald again. There's a baby-making groove to it. A little bit of a keep forgetting vibe to it, right? Rhythm section is just in the pocket with Cowan and Toth. Ed Toth's a great drummer. Vintage Michael McDonald vocals. Michael sounds great in his early 70s. Very strong track. State of Grace is next. Tranquil and beautiful. Patrick Simmons' emotions really cut deep here. I love Tommy Johnston. I love Michael McDonald, but my favorite songs like South City Midnight Lady and Black Water are sung by Patrick Simmons. I love all those three of those vocalists. This is a song that really hits home for me. State of Grace. Would love to see him sing this live. They are touring with the Coral Reefer Band, Jimmy Buffett's old band, this summer. By the way, check out my channel, subscribe, like these videos, give me a comment, let me know what you think about the album. We talk about great music every day here. Really like the song State of Grace. It's mature, not trying to be what they aren't. Again, they're 70-year-old men singing about what older people and adults sing about. Here to Stay is next. Am I drunk on Doobie juice? Am I just high with Doobie Brother Fever? I don't know, but this album just feels good to me. It's another Tommy song. Lost in rock and roll heaven, he says here on the song Here to Stay. Excuse me. The next song, the 7th track, is The Kind That Lasts. By the way, on Here to Stay, there's a great lead by John McPhee. The Kind That Lasts, again, we have the Zydeco feel to it, right? The rhythm section of Ed Toth and Mark Keonis. Mark Keonis, longtime percussionist with the Allman Brothers. He's been in the Doobies for 10 or 15 years as a second drummer, if you will, or percussionist. The rhythm section, the percussions on the song, The Kind That Lasts, are just great. Really makes the song, and Michael McDonald sounds fantastic. New Orleans is next. Maybe my least favorite song, but it's a great song. That's how good this album is. Tommy says, funky guitar laid down by the Meters. Of course, the Meters are a legendary New Orleans song. This song is called New Orleans. There's some accordion on it. Just a fun little track. You know, maybe not quite as poignant and serious as some of the other songs, but you have to have some fun songs too. It's damn good. But then Speed of Pain. Michael McDonald sings it again. As real as life itself. Here's how some of the lyrics of the song. My friend Manny would always say, I only learn anything at the speed of pain. How looking back, he had no regrets. No doubt there's still some hard lessons. But what I think he meant, not till all is lost is there something to be gained from lessons learned at the speed of pain. Let the hard rain fall, let the cold winds blow, somewhere between where I'm standing and where I want to go. My best thinking is all I've ever known. Now I'm left here looking back on that long and winding road. It's just a cool song. You know, if this is the last thing that the Doobie Brothers ever do, and I hope it's not. And again, let's not forget John Shanks producing this album and co-writing every one of these songs with the guys. I'm not sure who's also writing on individual tracks. If this is the last thing they do, it's a hell of an ending. I hope it's not. It's a nice piece in their catalog. But then the next song is their best song since the 70s. It's called La Jolla. La Jolla is a place in Hawaii. I think it's on Maui where there were some fires. Mick Fleetwood plays on this song. Mick Fleetwood is a Hawaiian resident. Hawaiian native Henry Kapono sings on this song. He's kind of an actor, singer, author, producer. He plays on the song along with Jake Shimabuka, who plays on the song as well. Just gorgeous. I mean, if there's one song to listen to, it's the last song, La Jolla. Just gorgeous, classic, top shelf Doobie Brothers stuff. Breezy, patient. It's everything you want in kind of that 70s vibe with a little bit of R&B. The harmonies are gorgeous. Anyway, I give this thing a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It is a great, great album. I mean, I could almost give it a 5 out of 5, but I don't really do that. I don't know if that's California or if that's Hawaii. But anyway, check out my channel. We talk about great music every single day. Have a great weekend. Peace out. See ya.